What's good, you sexy mother people? Welcome back to Henchike, where the YouTubers are attitude. I'm Jared. Hey, yo, it's October. You know what that means. It's time for season 10 of Letterkenny. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 months. You already know what this show is about already, so I don't need to explain it, but you should still be watching it. Either way, while I review this, be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, notify and post videos, and go out and follow our social media too. Gotta give them 2 straight ears.
King of the Sucker. King of the Suckers.
Episode 1. We start off with just more great dialogue between, well, not between, but from Wayne and Derry. You know, the usual opening stuff for each new season. Yeah, it's just funny stuff. The crux of this episode takes place a month after what happened last season. You know, with Dirks showing up, apparently dating Anik. I don't know why, girl. I don't know why you got her standards baffle me at this point, but that's neither here nor there. We're jumping back and forth from our current time to a month ago to see what had happened from the last season. You know, seeing what happened, as Wayne would say in this episode, previously. Yeah, so good old where are they from? Minnesota? Michigan or Minnesota? One of the top states close to Canada. The cousins of Dirks pop back up because you know, they want their run back after last season. Oh no, this is it. The cookie's crumbling, huh? Type shit. You already know the dialogue is on point. You know, they're getting fooled, thinking, hey, yeah, we're not falling for that again. Yeah. I don't even remember. They got some long ass motherfucking names, like 2 first names hyphenated type shit, 3 first names hyphenated for some of the others too. So like, yeah, okay. Yeah, not a lot really goes on. It's just going back, jumping back and forth. Like, apparently Wayne is king of the suckers. At least according to Tyson, which is funny coming from Tyson since he suckered Wayne first, but then Wayne suckered him back. And then we had our tiebreaker. So yeah, it's like, it's funny coming from Tyson of all people that Wayne is king of the suckers. But whatever. Yeah, like that's it really. Basically, we're just going back and forth to tell what had happened. You know, obviously these meatheads got their asses beat by our Hicks, and then Wayne did sucker them. I'm not gonna lie, Wayne did sucker them, but like, they had it coming. Like, you're associated with Dirks, and like, you coming over here trying to spin the block on us just because he messed up. You over here trying to. I understand, you know, you looking out for your cousin, but like, your cousin's a douchebag who like fumbled the bag with one of the baddest women from Letterkenny. So you fumble hard, get your ass beat because he was warned. He was warned. You fuck up, you finna find out from every person in Letterkenny. So that if anything, they were just fulfilling a promise. And then they're like, oh, we spin the block for our cousin. Alright, you fucked up. You found out. You got your ass beat. Not only did you get your ass beat by, you know, people from Letterkenny, but then you had the assistance of the American and Canadian militaries because, you know, you fuck with their cousins. Like, come on now, what did you expect? So then, you know, Dirks returns and brings his cousins, and it's like, okay, you're trying to spin the block again, but again, you're still in the wrong. Like, if anything, yes, they got suckered, but they got suckered because they're trying to, you know, you get the point. You get the point. It's all nonsensical, but it's good nonsensical shit because then Wayne's just like, boom, everybody, you know, scrapping, and then Dirks is like, come on, man. No, come on, Big Dad. It's all good, yeah. It's all good. I mean, look, Dirks is a douchebag, but his mannerisms and dialogue is just, it's good. It's infectious. I gotta admit that. But yeah, Dirks got what was coming to him again, and yeah. Wayne even has to accept he's king of the suckers. And we end off the episode with another release party. This time it's a collaboration with Bro Dude and Indian Energy, calling it Sko Dude. And the Bro Dude chick and Tannis are banging. Fair. There, yeah, it's good shit. And then we end the episode with Mary Fred, but that's gonna be more it's gonna that little plot point is gonna be moved along to the next episode. And yeah, there's a reason for it. But we'll get to it. But yeah, good start for the season. 5 stars. I noticed more in this season where the pandemic had an effect on the show. I don't think it had much of an effect on it last season because I think they filmed before the world shut down. But this is where, yeah, there's a long-lasting effect from the pandemic, from everything content, and this is where you see it here. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like it. Like, 'cause when I first watched it, I'm like, oh, I see it. But now watching it again, it's like I still see it, not as much. So it's like, you know, it's a bit of both. But yeah, no, other than that, 5 stars. Love. I'm sad we're almost done. Actually, fuck.
Can't see a Caesar, not want a Caesar.
That's actually how they market Caesars.
Episode 2. We start off with a hick-off between Dan's family and Derry's family, and I was like, that's just the opening bit, but that gag is gonna persist throughout the rest of the episode between Derry and Dan. Anyways, like, it starts off with Wayne and Katie having the hick-off because it's like, nah, Katie was just with Dan's second cousins, and their house is just a hick house, and then Wayne's like, nah, I've been to Dan's second cousin's house, that's a hick house. And oh my god, it's the amount of things like, oh my god, like I can't just even remembering what they would say, just like, oh my god, these are some hick houses, like, holy fuck. But yeah, like the it starts off with a hick off between Wayne and Katie. Katie wins because but it continues on between Dan and Derry throughout the episode while they're having a Caesar making contest at Modine's, and the winner gets free drinks. You got the Hick team, the Skid team, hockey team, and you got the Modine team, which is Gail, Rosie, and Bonnie. And the because Bonnie would be the one officiating it, but she'd be the master of ceremonies. But instead, it's going to be going to Anik. Yeah, like everyone's trying to call dibs. But at the same time, she's also looking at Derry and just like, no, man. Look, she cheats, it's over. No exceptions. Daryl knows this, but he's just like, she's on. I get it. But no, man. She cheated, and then she still proceeded to date Dirks. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Don't do that yourself. Don't belittle yourself, Daryl. Yeah, so while that's going on, there's the whole thing with Mary Fred, where she goes to Wayne for a favor, but she needs help to buy a truck, and like, it's just something about it that's better to do it in the city than in Quebec, and basically she just needs help because the woman at the dealership is giving her a hard time because she's from Quebec, so she's like, I'm requesting help of Wayne, but there's a reason why, because like, if it wasn't for Mary Fred letting him know about Dirks in the first place, then we wouldn't be where we are. So it's like you're just paying it forward. And we also got McMurray helping out with the dickering process, just because apparently nobody knows how to dicker like McMurray. So okay, yeah, that was the whole thing. But like, yeah, the dealership lady, she's a spitfire, but like she has a bit of a bitchy attitude, but still would. Yeah. Even McMurray's like, man, she wants me. Like, no. Like, even Mary Fred is like, I think Mary Fred regrets. She regrets what she did to Wayne. She knows she messed up. You see it in her face, especially at the end of the episode. She sees where Wayne is now and is happy. Like, Wayne is happy with Rosie. She noticed that before, but she's now noticing it even more now. But then she's like, at the same time, like, yeah, I think I did good. I think I messed up, but at the same time, I kind of glad I don't have to deal with McMurray on a daily basis like that. Cause like, yikes, man, the McMurrays are a whole thing, man. But like, yeah, that's basically it. It's just you got the Caesar making contest, which if you don't know what a Caesar is, it's Clamato. The base is a Clamato most of the time. Booze, usually vodka, 2 to 3 ounces. You have a rimmer, you get your boosters like hot sauce with Worcestershire sauce, and garnish. Whatever garnish you want to put in. I personally would have a Caesar because you talk about a Caesar and it makes you want a Caesar, and that's how you market Caesars. But I don't like Clamato, unfortunately. If I liked any of that, if I liked Clamato, if I liked tomatoes, like if I did, I definitely would get a Caesar. Just because, again, you talk about it, it makes you want it, and that's how you market a Caesar. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe next time I'm up in Canada, I will try a Caesar from them. But also, like, when I say Caesar, it's just like, is that like a Canadian michelada? Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys can correct me about that. But yeah, no, this is still a good episode. I like the hick off of it all. From a character perspective, like Mary Fred, just again, she knows she messed up. She's still like, she knows she messed up. She had a good dude in Wayne, but like, yeah, c'est la vie, right? Yeah, and then it worked out in the dealership because, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all figure that part out. I'm gonna let y'all figure out how it worked out in the dealership. And yeah, again, Anik, yeah. Everybody calling dibs and shit. I might have to shoot my shot and call dibs too. I'm just super saying. I mean, dibs is a dibs, buddy. Oh yeah, no, fantastic shit. Another 5 stars.
Why are my tarts so big?
Oh boy, episode 3. This one's pretty cut and fucking dry. Just got the skids and the hockey heads playing some shell. They're ripping some shell. Which, if you don't know what shell is, it's playing the NHL games. Yeah, that's basically it with them. You got the Hicks being invited over to the Dick's family farm for a sausage party, figuratively and literally. It's you already know what happens. You got Noah Dick around. You You Noah was finna go down. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for that. But we started off the episode, though. We did start off with the opening with Dan and Derry arguing over Katie's big tarts. The pastry tarts, I might add. But again, I think it's the innuendos from the start should have set me up for what was to come. I am so sorry again. But like, yeah, that's my thought process when I first watched this, and then I'm watching it again. I'm like, oh, here we are. Like, oh yeah, makes sense now. But at first, it's like, oh, okay, Katie's big tarts. And these are some more of the clips I've seen on like TikTok and whatnot. Like a lot of the stuff I've seen on TikTok come from like the second half of the season, like from season 6 onwards. Obviously, earlier season stuff I've seen on TikTok. Like these are I remember seeing on TikTok as well, especially once I got into Letterkenny. So I was like, damn, it's good to see putting back into context what these clips came from. And I watch them sometimes on YouTube every now and again just because I like it. Like the Hickoff one I see from last season. I watched the Mother Hutchins bit, and then Katie's Big Tarts bit. Like a lot of stuff I still watch on YouTube and TikTok from time to time just because why not? Other than that, this is more innuendos and whatnot when you're hanging on the Dick family farm. Oi. Oh my god. If we have 2 more seasons of this, I don't like. If we have any more stuff with the Mennonites, it is what it is. Is what it is. Other than that, it's still funny episode. And Dan and Derry, they're sneaky as the Dickens. 5 stars.
I'm gonna need to pull your file.
Episode 4. Another easy episode to really talk about is just Wayne sending it down to the doctor for a checkup because their family doctor retired, so they open up a new account with the new doctor. We got Coach there, who is always bringing up, hey, I lost a lot of weight hitting the gym. Yeah, you know, it's by my bod. Actually, even before we start the episode, Wade is just hammered. But okay, cool. Katie, okay? Okay, Katie, okay? Yeah, I think, Katie needs to hit the doctor to see why she's so allergic to clothes. At least that's according to Wayne. But yeah, no, we got Coach, Tyson, and Wayne at the doctor at first. Having to open up a new account with the new doctor. It requires a prostate exam, and they're just like, so you telling me? Oh no, we out. And Daryl is like, yeah, I was just at the doctor, and I had to go. Again, it's the dialogue. It's the dialogue, the execution behind the dialogue. Because the way they were talking about it felt like it's the way they were talking about, their girl talk a couple seasons back. But this time it's about them like I had to go to a process. And obviously Katie's the one who set up the appointment. She's like, what the fuck? Nah, don't be a pussy. Get over there. So both Wayne and Derry head back to the doctor and joined by Tyson and Coach. Obviously, they all ran out, but they gotta, man up. But Tyson was there because he had pulled a muscle, getting hemorrhoids. Then the Coach did too. So, actually, yeah, that's why Tyson was there in the first place, if I remember that correctly. And then you got Tanis. Tanis is over there. She's like, yeah, so what's wrong with you guys? You guys looking a little scared. They're like, we gotta get a prostate exam. She's like, bunch of fucking pussies. Over here using Daryl as an example of how women get a pap smear. Oh my god. They're like, what do you mean? This is what they do to women. I think this is enough. This has gone far enough. What the fuck? They're like, nah, it's not enough. It's just not enough. Got to keep going for a pap. Like, I don't even want to repeat everything. Like, watch this episode, and to the women who get it past here, I salute you for being tough badasses. And this is not gonna be the only time I'm saluting you this episode, this review. Women, again, salute you. You are badass. We can, whatever strong man, whatever, if there could be the world's strongest man, ain't anything compared to women. That ain't anything compared to women. Y'all got this. Y'all stronger than us. I believe that wholeheartedly. Like, god damn. But hey, yo, look, they all got their prostate exams. It is what it is, man. Funny ass episode. Again, definitely paid by numbers, but these last couple of like especially these past two episodes is where you definitely see, oh, this is where they had a limited cast because it's a pandemic or whatever. But at the same time, it made it work, and it still just felt like a regular episode. Like, makes you feel like that the world didn't shut down. But then there are gonna be episodes I feel like, oh, I can notice it even more. But at the same time, now I'm like, yeah, it still works out for what it did. They made it work. So, yeah. Again, women, I salute you. This episode's getting 5 stars.
If you can drive a truck, you can drive Boney.
Is that right?
Episode 5. So, McMurray's are McMurraying, talking to Gail about their time on Myrtle Beach. But Gail, the veteran that she is just like, nah, this does not, like, everything they said did not affect her, did not make her squirm or anything, because the bet was, oh, we make you squirm, we buy you beer, you don't squirm, you basically, Gail finagled her way, she still gets a case of beer regardless. But like, she did squirm, but it wasn't anything that McMurray did. Watch the opening bit for yourself to understand. But then the main crux of this episode is Tannis asking Wayne to help drive a Zamboni, a Zamboni, while she is over banging the bro dude chick. You know, when a friend asks for help, you help him. Crazy. And then I want to talk more about the Zamboni whole part of the hockey stuff, but I'm gonna save a bit of that for the end of the review. But while Wayne is helping out Tannis, Alley Cat and Bianca Donk leave Stuart for the hockey heads because they like their asses, and they can, you know, market that on Vidvoc. This is where you can tell this was done during the pandemic. Vidvoc is obviously their equivalent to TikTok. If Vidvoc was a real thing, we should just go there. We should just go there. We just go to Vidvoc. Fuck TikTok, right? But yeah, basically they're making Vidvocs with Jonesy and Riley just showing off their asses to the tune of "Came to the Low," which is a banger song. I came to the low, dum, 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 dum. Like, ever since this episode, that song has been in my head, all my playlists. It's a good fucking song. Yeah, Letterkenny is very influential. Again, check out the fucking playlist on Spotify. It's in the description. Yeah, the link to the Letterkenny soundtracks on Spotify is on. It's in the comment. It's in the description, but also gonna leave the playlist itself on our Spotify account as well. I think it's there. I don't know. We're still in construction of our fucking Spotify. But either way, yeah, they're just famous for flexing their asses, and you see Dan just doing his fucking farm work while they're doing it. Like, what the fuck? I don't think Dan has been in the episode since episode 3. He wasn't in episode 4, but yeah, he's in this episode technically by him doing his field work, and then there's that. But yeah, back to Wayne. Wayne is helping out Tannis, driving Zamboni while she's banging the bro dude chicken. The only reason why she's asking help because it's running late because of Shorsey. He trains like a beast up until he can't go no more. So that's why it's taking a while for her to do the Zamboni stuff. Cause like she's trying to go bang this chick, but Shorsey over here training till the cows come home. So she's like, "Look, can you help me out while I do this? 'Cause, yeah, this genetic freak is fucking going." So yeah, Wayne helps out with that. And you got JJ, Frankie JJ, Jean-Jacques Francois, Jacques Jean. Yep, got it. And his crew from Quebec trying to start shit. Obviously, you got more Shorsey chirping for towards them. But then obviously they scrap and Wayne gets involved in scrappings. Like Wayne obviously knows of Shorsey, thinks he's a snake of a dude, but respects his work ethic, and can say, yeah, no, guys who scrap together got my respect. So this is where Tannis is Tannis hooked up Shorsey with a senior AAA hockey team up in Sudbury on her cousin's team, and like I forgot. She mentioned that. I have forgot completely. She mentioned that she, because I knew Shorsey went up to Sudbury. I just didn't realize that the team he was on, which I'll say here, the Sudbury Bulldogs, were owned by Tannis's cousin. I just thought like, hey, he's there. I forgot that completely. Hey, it linked everything together. So yeah, she hooked Shorsey up with her cousin's team, and he's heading up to Sudbury. Which, yeah, okay, yeah, that's where we connected to Shorsey. Well, this is where the start of that connection begins. But hey, damn, do I remember they mentioning Tannis and Shorsey? Fuck, I don't remember. We'll worry about that when we cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Who knows? But yeah. Wayne respects Shorsey. He's like, hey, good luck up there. Yeah, no, that's about it. Oh. Fucking damn it. So I forgot to mention the skids because they obviously, yeah, Alley and Bianca Don left the skids, so they're like, oh, we're gonna be famous on VidVok too by doing rips in the fucking playground. And even Katie's like, yo, what, are you fucking stupid? It's bad enough kids have problems. Now you want to not only make fucking VidVoks of you doing coke, you're doing VidVoks doing coke in a fucking playground? Are you stupid? Are you stupid or are you dumb? So obviously they got banned. Naturally. I mean, I'm no saint, my damn self. You know, I got me my CBD paraphernalias and whatnots, and I've partaken over on the TikToks, but my content's not meant for children at the same time. Like, I ain't taking bumps and lines and rips and shit. Oh my god. Fucking skids. But yeah, no, great episode. I have nothing else to say. Yo, the music bumping leads to Shorsey. Awesome. McMurraying. Alright. Again, Tannis banging that bro dude chick. Wood. Yeah. Oh, she likes how Wayne has become more of a fucking Samaritan type shit. Like he's becoming too much of a Boy Scout. Cause she's even like, yo, you don't look at my ass as I leave. You change. I'm like, well, naturally he's with Rosie. Tannis got a nice ass. What are we talking about? But like, yo, Wayne is happy with Rosie. That's the only reason why he's such a Samaritan. He's just a good dude. Good dude. Good old boys are a dying breed, but they still exist. Anyway, yeah, this episode's getting 5 stars. episode 6. This is the final episode of the season, but not the final episode of this review. So, yeah, Alexander is heading over in the beginning, the opening, seeing if anyone wants to help donate or attend this bucking dough for his brother or sister, his family. Basically, his family's having a wedding. It's gonna be a little bucking dough. It's bucking dough season, naturally, and yeah, open dialogue still fit. It's still funny. But yeah, the majority of this episode is like the Hicks are hammered, and it's Sunday. Sundays for picking stones, and basically the most of this episode is everyone saying their name wrong because Wayne got a letter in the mail and it got his name wrong, calling him Wade. So it's like, okay, I'm Wade. Katie, you're Sadie. Derry, you're... What was Daryl's name? I'll get to Daryl's name, but Dan is Dawn. Derry, I think it was Dory. Did I write it down? No? I wrote it down. So yeah, we got Wade, Sadie, Dory, and Dawn. And then they're just going around town asking who wants to help pick stones, because again, they're hammered. They're in it to win it. So making, more hands make less work. So everybody's just like, yeah, we start with the McMurrays. They call them the McMurphys. I don't think Bonnie got a new name, but yeah, McMurray did want to help, but he's like, nah, we can't. We gotta do a yard sale. So it is what it is. So they're off to the next. Sundays is for picking stones. We got Tyson and Kojaks. We call them Dyson and Roach, I think. Again, then they ask the Skids Stalwart. Then yeah, again, Sundays are for picking stones. Yeah, that's basically them. They're just going around giving people weird names. It was funny. I like Kat and Bianca Don. They are city girls to the max. Well, they are from the city. They are city girls. Like, oh my god, they is for the streets, because they're like, hey, you hockey heads want us for sex. We want you for sex. We're also trying to ride your coattails to get, they're clout chasers. They for the streets. God damn, they bad as hell. It's like, that's where the confliction lies. It's like, yo, they bad. You would hit. And they would want that too. But they clout chasers. Run the fuck away. So I definitely, but I think I'm smart enough to, I'm like, obviously the hockey heads know better. I would definitely, I'd still smash. But then, like, okay, since we both know we ain't seen each other further than that, you would not ride my coattails. Because if anything, they still flirt. They ride the coattails of this dancer named Lady C, and she moving. She is moving. She can go. So yeah, basically because Stuart rolled it like, yeah, we're gonna be doing dance vidbox. And then the girls are like, yeah, we're done with the hockey. We're done with you kids. We're done with you hockey heads. We're just gonna go ride the coattails of this dancer, Lady C. Fuck it, right? Whatever. But they're like, the hockey heads don't really give a fuck, because it's like, our DMs are blowing the fuck up, because like we banging around most of the chicks in Letterkenny. But being on vidbox opened up a whole world for us. So yeah. I guess that. Like, once you start going around the world type shit, I'm just Super Saiyan. Once you start getting around the world type shit. Oh yeah, it's quite the time. I mean, allegedly. Yeah, no, it's still a good episode. Ending the season on. Oh, is that them now? Are they gonna give me a name? Because I hear a horn outside. Is that them asking to help pick stones? It is. Time I'm recording this, it is a Sunday. Shit, I might go. They might give me a new name. I'm down for that. I kid. But yeah, then the season ends with Shorsey off to Sudbury. Obviously, we see him last episode. We get told that he's heading up there. but this time we actually see him leaving. I think you see the clip right there. That's it. That's him leaving. Heading up there now. Let's get some fucking sushi. Get some fucking sushi makis. And that's it. That's the end of the season. Of the main 6 episodes anyway. So yeah. Another 5 stars. This is a chill in this season episode. Yeah, if anything, it's just regular shit. It gives you the feel goods, especially at the end when everyone's just gathered together helping out, picking stones and shit. You got everybody just having a good fucking time, and yeah, it's like it's just good vibes. And then, yeah, Shorsey's off to Sudbury, and that's when Shorsey begins, like literally after this season. And I think it was this episode that had a vidvoc with Shorsey before he was leaving, anyways. What was that? Yeah, it was this episode. Because like Josie and Riley are still like on this whole thing about doing butt art, changing it up. So yeah, they had Shorsey help out before he left. And that's about it. Again, 5 stars. Overall, this whole entire season gets 5 stars. It's good stuff. Obviously, it's affected by the pandemic in a way, but at the same time, they made it work. It's noticeable in some episodes. Other episodes, it's like regular shit, but it is very, very noticeable. But you're along with the fun. You're along with the fun, and you're along with the vibes, and that's it, man. That's all I can say about that. Trying to think what else is there. Nothing really else is there. Like, Bianca Cat, Alley Cat, Bianca Dunk for the streets, but they bad as hell. I know I'm part of the problem. I know I'm part of the problem. But yeah, no, that's all I can say. 5 stars overall for this episode and season.
Happy International Women's Day, ladies.
Special episode. I guess I can call it episode 7, but it's still bunched with this season. But I'm giving the main crux of the season it's flowers. But now I'm gonna just talk about this episode because this episode's about International Women's Day. So women, I salute you. Not much to really talk about this episode except for the women of Letterkenny are having a Miss Modeniality pageant, which is just an anti-beauty pageant. The rules, I don't remember much, although there's some lore that I never, ever needed to know, or in this case, I did not need to remember. We'll get to that. We learned that the bro dude girl, her name is Emma. Okay, cool. We got Marianne and Lucianne, because Betty Ann is busy. But Lucianne held her own, especially with the chirp between her and between her and Marianne. It was like, the boys have been out for a while, so Marianne is back. Okay, good. Seems that she recovered after her little run-in with A-Train. Oh God, I didn't even mean to say it like that. Wow. Okay. Nah, but for real. Yeah, Lucianne really. I appreciated Lucianne. I appreciated her a lot. I liked the chirps between her and Marianne. Good shit. Marianne chirps, especially with Betty Ann, are amazing, and these were just as good. So yeah, while the pageant is happening, the boys over at Modine's, Dan brings over Professor Trisha. This is the first time we've ever seen her. Ooh, okay, respectfully. Yeah. God damn, Tibbs. God damn, Professor Trisha. I like. She's just like, hey, we are all humans. She's very, very forward thinking. I appreciated Professor Trisha's character. I call her Professor Trisha. It's Professor Trisha. God damn it, Dan. Dawn, you bastard. We talk about women we're appreciative. We got Lizzie Sire, which I did not know about. Like basically, Lizzie Sire, Roberta Bondar, Celine Dion. Who don't love Celine Dion? We even got a Titanic reference. So good shit there. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of the movie Titanic, but that song is iconic. We all love Celine Dion. But obviously, we already know about Roberta Bondar. We've talked about Roberta Bondar on this show. So, Roberta Bondar, y'all. Roberta fucking Bondar. Bondar for Prime Minister. Why hasn't that happened yet? Why hasn't that happened yet? What do we do in Canada? Bondar for Prime Minister, please and thank you. And then we learned, I did not know anything about Lizzie Sire. If you know about her, you know about it. If you don't, Google it. It's a very interesting tale. She a badass. She a badass, and you know, to that guy who snitched her out is a bitch ass motherfucker. So yeah, she a badass. Alright, so we got Lizzie Sire, Roberta Bondar, Celine Dion. Hockey heads are thankful. They're appreciative of their Tinderellas. McMurray's obviously grateful for his wife, and then Wayne obviously grateful for his sister Katie for everything she does. He doesn't explain that much, but then he goes off and it's like, yay, you know, I'm always there for you, and you're there for me, and I don't really appreciate. I don't say how much I appreciate you, but you know, I do appreciate you. So happy International Women's Day. So again, I salute to you, women. Not just today, not just International Women's Day, but every fucking day. Appreciate you, y'all. Yo, it's for real. Without the women in our lives, we wouldn't be who we are. We wouldn't be where we are. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. The Miss Modiniality pageant, I'm not gonna say who won, but I will drop this bit of lore. God, don't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Mrs. McMurray, we know she's a bit promiscuous. We all know she's been around. But she fucked the Ginger and Boots, and it was stated that hey, they may or may not have fucked an ostrich. They said hey, it's impossible to do. They didn't fuck an ostrich. She can confirm, double confirm, they indeed fucked an ostrich. I have no words. I am sad inside. Ugh. God damn it. I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to see. I had Ginger and Boots fucking an ostrich. Alright, disgusting. We roll with that, but I didn't need to know them. And people still want to bang Mrs. McMurray, but she's bad. It's like, that's the fucked up part. She's so bad, and yet, why? Oh, I could have gone millennia without that knowledge, but whatever. Good episode, fantastic special episode for International Women's Day. Again, shout out and salute to all the women in our lives, to the women out there. We appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna call my friends, I'm gonna call my cousins, I'm gonna call my sister. I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't say this enough. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate all of y'all. You know, you keep the world turning. That's it. Yeah. Salute to the women. Season 10's in the books. What is your favorite episode? Sound off in the comments down below. Yeah, I know this leads into Shorsey, but we'll get into Shorsey next year. Maybe. Let's see how it goes. I say we may. I now say we may not. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to doing it. Most likely. Either way, be sure to check out all of our other reviews of Letterkenny. Be sure to check out all of our other Superhero Time reviews. Check out our All New K-Pop Music Monday. We got another one coming soon. Either this will be up before or that'll be up before. I don't know, but stay tuned for that. Also got special video in the works, special requested video, I might add. So that's gonna happen soon. We got Casper coming in Halloween, and we also are now reviewing Armasaurs every Monday, as well as reviewing Digimon Beat Break for Digimon Day. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff cooking, and we got more to come. So until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.